Hello everyone and welcome to AccuLeads Academy. Today we're going to go over how you can upload your geography to your account. So just to start off, the geography feature is the same in whatever database you are running the count in. So it doesn't exactly matter, but we are just going to run this count in our compact consumer file. And then as you can see on the left-hand side, we have the geography tab with all the different types of geography you can use to target your future consumer, zip code, city, state, county, etc. So I'm going to start with showing you how to upload zip codes. There are many different ways to input zip codes in here. As you probably know, you can type it out yourself. You can find zip codes based on the city, county, or SCF. I'll show you an example. Put in Fort Myers where we're located. You can select a few zip codes that are like, oh, these are good ideas. I'm going to put these in there. I just want to target some Fort Myers, not all of it. If you just want to target Fort Myers and not Fort Myers Beach or North Fort Myers, you can select all within the category, or you can select all results and all those will pop up and then select apply. And all the zip codes will pull up within there. And then another option is to upload zip codes. So we selected that. Upload type is going to be zip 5 codes. It's because we're in the zip 5 tab. Value separator, it can be separated in all these different ways. I'm going to keep it character return because that's how my file looks, and I'll show you in a second. Here's the item format. This is how your zip codes should be formatted. Zip codes can be separated in any of these ways. If you want to use ranges, separate them with a tilde. If you would like a key code, this is how they should be written out. And then it should be in a spreadsheet in any one of these formats. So I will open up my file just to show you how it looks. This is mine. As you can see, I just have the zip codes in there. However, you can, if it's going to be a key code, you can put it in this way. And then that's how each value would look. And then you'd be able to break it out by the key code. And then it would show each different key code. So I'm going to X out of that because I don't want to save that. And so my file's ready. I'm going to upload it. Find your file. It's uploaded. It's in there, and upload. And see all the zip codes I had in there I'll put in here. A best practice is to definitely check that AccuLeads detected all the zip codes you'd like. So it says there's 15, and I'm just going to double check my file and make sure there's 15 in there as well. And it looks like there is. It ends at 15. It says the count is 15. However, if you have duplicates, AccuLeads usually reminds you, sends a warning up there, but it is always a good idea to remove duplicates before you upload them in there, just to make sure you have all the zip codes that you are requesting. And so that's pretty much the same for all of the rest of this geography tab. For example, for counties, it's not the county name, it's the county code. And so if you have a list of county codes, you would upload it the same way that the zip code is uploaded. Carrier route, etc. All these are the same. This is where it gets tricky. We're going to look at radius and how to upload multiple radii. So if you have multiple radii, you don't want to type them all out in here. If you have 50, no one wants to type out 50 addresses. So we're going to click here to upload multiple radii. Here we have the radius type, distance, drive time, quantity. You can break it out by any of those and then change the precision in here. Make sure to check off the first row has column headers if your file does. It shows you item format and file format. Luckily for the radius, because it is a little different, you have sample files on how it should look. You can download those there. But we're just going to look at my radius file that I'm going to be uploading just to kind of review it. So this is what I have. I have the name of what I would like. It's pretty much a key code for each address. You don't have to have it, but if not, it's just going to say radius 1, radius 2, radius 3, and that's where it gets a little confusing. So I have these right here. I have the address right there, city, state, zip code, and then I have the miles. You don't have to have the miles, but if you would like your radius to be broken out, however many miles, you can put it right there. You have that option. So let's upload this file and I'll show you how it's broken out and how it uploads. So this is where you have to map it out. Column 1 is, or the address is in column 2. The city is in column 3. State is in column 4. Zip is in column 5. Key code is in column 1. And distance is in column 6. And just to make sure that does align with all of these, it's going by 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And then select next. And then if there's any validation, if there's any issues that it's missing, then it will show you if there is a match or not. This is just the header. So I should have selected first row has column headers, and then let's upload that there. So that is where you have to make sure to select that. And so this, because I put it has column headers, it was able to kind of detect these columns on its own. However, it didn't detect state just because it's abbreviated. Key code is name and distance is miles. Next. And so it's having a problem detecting this address. I can just delete that from there just because it's for practice, and then add radii. But it gives you a good clue on some issues that you could run into. And if the address isn't right, you could also look it up yourself and see if the city was wrong, whatever was wrong. Usually AccuLeads can indicate whether it was correct or not if they find a different match, but it looks like they didn't find a match for that one. So that's okay. But as you can see, it uploads the address, the key code, and the miles right there. So, and then here are these options. You can dedupe my radii using distance from origin. So if any of these locations overlap within the 5 miles, it will dedupe the records. There will not be any duplicate records. If you don't select this, then there will be duplicate records if any of these overlap. And then usually best practice we do is do not cross state boundary. If you only want records in Florida, then this will keep it like that. And so for multiple radii, it usually shows you this lock. It won't let you calculate the count total until after you run the count. So yeah, that is how you upload different kinds of geography into AccuLeads. And if you have any additional questions, make sure to reach out to your account rep or your client success team.